about the way they will play the drums, then everything. They will start at 6 o'clock, as I'm saying, at least 9 o'clock and we started.
The Asafo companies were the different divisions of the military at the service of the kings of the Ghana coast. Until the end of the 19th century, the power of these kings was absolute. Then they were obliged by the English to abandon their weapons. The power of the king declined, and the Asafo companies became mutual aid associations among the members of the community. Its liturgy of war also changed into artistic and competitive presentations.
As of number 2, we have our song, about 10 songs they will sing. That will show you, I think, you should shout, or you should play the drums, or you should stop the drums, or you should follow the chief. All is inside the songs. Each one and what you have to do. Another one is what you have to do.
The Posuban, the places where the weapons were originally kept and the new warriors initiated, were turned into ornately decorated buildings with sculptures of war gods, and even European planes and ships. Elmina is a small fishing town dominated by 2 fortresses. One is Portuguese and the other Dutch. They remain here as a memory of colonial times. For centuries, these fortifications were used for the slave trade that was based on the Guinea coast. The kings were great allies of the European powers in the trade of human beings. The Asafo Company's armies invaded the interior villages of the continent in order to destroy them and capture victims. Thus, Elmina was one of the most important ladders in the traffic of horror. Today, it is a peaceful fishing harbor, which once a year pays tribute to a king who has more symbolic power than real power.
We're not at war anymore, and the real power lies in the hands of the politicians elected by the people. But the Asafo companies continue to be useful. They do voluntary work to keep the city clean and to help out on any job that needs strong hands. Tomorrow will be their day, and mine as well. There are 10 companies. Tomorrow they will compete in the lake, so I can see which company is best.
They all came together in the late 17th century. They formed the union, and the Asantehene is the head of the union. The Asantehene symbolizes unity for the Asante people.
Despite the fact that the Asafo companies have been recycled, they have not lost their religious nature, which once gave warriors strength during a battle. This mystical universe is made up of ancient warrior spirits and the figures of different powers.
He's the commander. When they are going to war front, he gives them instruction. Then you may see there's a young man here. They are twins. There's another one lying down here. They have a big role. When the group, they are going like 1 million, say, because of these 2 twins, they will come back 1 million. An enemy shoot a member of this company, they will wake him alive to fight again. You may see there's a woman lying down here. She's a virgin woman, carrying the juju. Then you may see this Adam and Eve. They are there. Like they are the people who bring sin in the world. So this company use them as their symbol.
Eric, that's my son. So we are proud of him because normally the young clerks are not interested in the fishing industry. But as we know, he's interested. We must give him the necessary assistance. He's a fisherman and he knows how to paddle the canoe. So he's got the energy to paddle the canoe and we are sure to him and we are proud of him that he's going to win the race.
The morning before the race, Eric trains his companions. They have worked hard to get ready for the event. Working every day in the sea has not given them a lot of time to practice.
I and my group, about 8, we sit on this canoe, have our paddles. So maybe they will choose it 3-3 or 4-4. That we are coming to start the race. Then we'll whistle. We are about 4. So immediately we hear a whistle, then we start it. Tra, 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 tra. We hand up here.
You need money. Okay, I'll give you money.
Actually,
What about you?
I need you to help me to go somewhere.
Okay. What about you?
I need boot.
You need boots. I'll give it to you. What about my man? You too.
I need shirt.
You too. You need
Shirt and money.
Okay, and you?
I need you. Abumoto.
You need the outboard motor. Okay, then we all should play so that if you win, I will do everybody's needs to them. Anybody, anything anybody like, I wanna give it to you. Everybody can use it to buy whatever he like. Eh?
The big annual festival of the Asafo companies, called Bakatue, is celebrated during the first week of July. The local leaders of the towns near Elmina attend in order to accompany the king. The fishermen brotherhoods and the women's organizations also come. And golden symbols abound. It's a favorable day to show one's fortune and to wear the symbols of a glorious past.
Now, all over Africa and Ghana, we are trying to marry the new and the old. So now there's a concept, settlement, something to do with settlements. So conflict resolution.
The
Bakatue is something that we inherited from our ancestors. When they arrived at Elmina for the first time, they met some spirits who told them where and when to build a city. This festival commemorates that day.
The origins of the African kings date back to supernatural times. A sovereign, although stripped of his political power, has great magical powers, which guarantee that rain will fall, and which protect the people from the evil spirits. In a country like Ghana, where there are more than 100 kings, modern political leaders are very careful about maintaining good relationships with the local leaders. They normally consult the king before making any big decisions that may affect the community.
The king is like a father. He protects the people as he would protect his own family. He defends it like a lion or leopard. He walks on the earth like an old tree.
The races are the highlight of the Bakatue. The ships of the Asafo companies compete in qualifying rounds, which will end with the 3 finalists at the starting line ready to race. After qualifying with a bitter argument, Asafo 2, Eric's ship, will be among the 3 finalists who will compete for first place.
As we are saying, they are there right now. Because they are my boys, they are strong for me. I used to go work with them all the time because they are strong like them all the time. So that I, as I am a captain, I also will see that what my group are doing is very good for me.